On today's show, DIY home essentials, home improvement made easy. We'll show you how to lock, stock, and bolt your car with One-Key Technology Solutions. Septic tank user, one drop at a time is all you'll need to get going. Lights out, add style and function with a fresh new set of blinds. Plus, what you need to know about reverse mortgages and refinancing, and say goodbye to clutter, hello to Zen.
Your vehicle's ignition key can do a lot more these days than simply start or stop your vehicle. Now it's actually the key to a whole new world of locking and unlocking possibilities. Look, if you're anything like me, you've got keys for everything. And you may have multiple locks, which in turn have multiple keys. You've got to keep track of all that and not lose it. Bottom line is you eventually end up with a big old mess like this. Bolt is all about convenient security. They have breakthrough one-key lock technology, and what that means is now you can access multiple locks. I'm talking about as many as you can imagine with this, your single ignition key. When you buy the Bolt lock, you'll notice it does not come with a key. You simply slide in your vehicle's ignition key and turn it one time around, clockwise to the right, and that lock has learned your key. It's just that simple. These padlocks have a million different uses, and these cable locks are a great way to secure virtually anything inside the bed of your truck. Now we can take a look at the hitch. Back here we've got the hitch pin lock, which will actually lock the hitch to the truck. Then we've got this. This is the coupler lock that will lock the trailer to the hitch. Now, again, with Bolt, it's all about convenient security. So when we get to where we're going to unlock everything with one key. These Bolt locks are a perfect fit for the vast majority of trucks that are on the road, from Ford, Chevy, GMC, Jeep, Dodge, whatever. To find out more about your particular vehicle, all you have to do is log on to lock.EcoNow, enter your vehicle's information, and you will see all of your options. And remember, you'll be able to lock it up and unlock it with just one key.
Coming up, the do's and don'ts of reverse mortgages and blinds that will make you see the light of day.
Mortgage tips you should know, brought to you by Affinity Partnerships. Over time, things change in our lives, both personal and financial. Refinancing your home loan could become a part of your new situation in life and have a positive effect.
There are a lot of different reasons someone would refinance their home: to lower their interest rate, lower their payment, and even access the equity in their home.
How do I know when it's a good time to refinance?
A refinance is a financial tool which homeowners can use to extract the equity out of their home or to possibly lower their monthly mortgage payments. It's a tool that many people use when, let's say, they know the interest rates have dropped lower than what their original loan was, or they decide they need to lower their monthly payment and therefore they extend the term of their loan and therefore stretch out the period by which they pay it back, which might lower their monthly payment. Or let's say, for example, they need money so that they might be able to remodel their house, send a kid to college, start a new business. Then they can use a refinance cash out to be able to take the equity out of their home and apply that money that makes it most beneficial for them.
What options are available? What about cash out refinance?
There are two basic types of a refinance. One of those is where you're actually changing the rate, the term of your loan. And one is where you're extracting equity out of your home so that you can use that cash that you're extracting for a personal purpose.
What is the process?
The process of refinancing is very similar to that of a purchase. You're going to be required to turn in your bank statements, employment information, and other financial documentation that a financial institution will require. And your house will be appraised to find the value, at which point it will go in through underwriting and your loan can be processed if approved.
To learn more, visit affinitypartnerships.com/designing spaces. It's been a slow simmer and finally hit the boiling point. Judy has got to do something about those windows.
Look at this room. It's time to do something about it. I've been living with it for 3 years. We're going to start on the window coverings. Need something functional, sharp, and attractive.
So Judy hopped online and started shopping. She had heard of Next Day Blinds and visited their website, nextdayblinds.com. Their blind builder set the wheels in motion. Even though Next Day Blinds offers professional installation, Judy decided she could do it herself as a DIY project.
Our blind builder is a unique feature of our website that allows you to see all of your options available to you, select those options, and then see your window coverings come to life.
I've ordered my swatch packet and I'm moving in the right direction.
Included with the packet were measuring instructions and a measurement worksheet.
When measuring, be sure to use a metal tape measure. You're going to measure 3 times, once at the bottom, once in the middle, and once at the top. Be sure to measure to the 1/8 of an inch. And of course, for the height, you'll only measure once.
Inspired by the swatch packet and with measurements in hand, Judy knew a visit to a retail location was a must-do.
I found a Next Day Blinds near me on their store locator, and I couldn't resist. Road trip.
We have 3 ways to shop. You can shop online, or if you're in the Baltimore, Washington area, you can visit a showroom or schedule a free in-home consultation.
I'm going for 2 out of the 3.
With 30 showroom locations across Maryland, Virginia, and D.C., Judy visited the showroom in White Marsh, outside of Baltimore.
Welcome to Next Day Blinds.
Hi,
what brings you in
thank
today?
Well, I'm looking for master bedroom blinds. I saw these online and I really like them. Can you tell me something about them?
Sure, great. These are one of our more popular shades, and it's also our most energy efficient shade. And it has a top-down, bottom-up feature.
Oh,
let me show you. Sure. So from the bottom, you can just pull up this way, and it lets the light in. You could pull down. You can also do that from the top. So pull down this way, and it lets the light in and still give you some privacy.
Beautiful.
Now, I know you said your master bedroom.
It's important for room darkening.
Okay, I have something I'd like to show you.
Okay, fantastic.
Follow me
Thank
this
you.
way. This is the light studio I wanted to show you. These are the same color and same fabric shades. This one has the light filtering, which shows you what happens when sunlight is coming in. And this is our room darkening shade.
Fantastic. This is what I came for. This is what I really want.
Wonderful.
This is perfect.
Great. What I want to show you and highlight is that over here on the side, you'll notice that there's still slightly some light coming in. So even though this is room darkening, you'll still see some light on the side.
Okay, that's not a problem. That's great.
Great.
Judy was shown a number of different window options. There were some great possibilities. After her visit to the Next Day Blind showroom, Judy places her order online conveniently from her home. Are they really next day?
It really is next day. When we receive your order, we manufacture your custom window coverings and we ship them out the next business day.
If tape measures aren't your thing, Next Day Blinds offer seamlessly integrated services that start with a professional measuring at your home to installation of premium quality blinds without premium prices. Everyone involved works for Next Day Blinds. No subcontractors here.
We only use premium materials and finishes. With Next Day Blinds, you know you'll get the best.
The install goes without a hitch. The room takes on a new character, and Judy feels that unmistakable feeling of accomplishment.
Putting in the shades was easier than I thought, and as you can see, the room is beautiful. I love my shades.
Judy's selection of honeycomb shades and a room darkening material and the cordless top-down bottom-up option allows her to lower the shade from the top to allow light in while maintaining privacy. This allows for a clean look, a safer shade where children and pets are concerned, and reflection of UV rays, protecting furniture and floor coverings.
At Next Day Blinds, you're a customer for life. From the moment we receive your custom order, we are accountable for your complete satisfaction. We go above and beyond.
To learn how to update the window coverings in your home, visit nextdayblinds.com. To watch this segment of the show again, visit our website, designingspaces.tv. Beneath this beautiful lawn next to this cozy home, something serious may be brewing. For underneath the greenery lives a septic system. Sometimes things can go wrong.
Within a year of us moving in here, I was here at the sink, turned on the faucet, just normal, and I hear a sound coming from the tub. So I shut the sink off and it stops, turn the sink water back on, and again I hear something coming from the tub. So I come over and I look, and there's actually water coming up from the tub, and it wasn't clear water, it was brown water, and oh, the smell, it was just so awful. So I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what that was. So what else to do but call my husband.
So when we were buying the house, it was listed as a city sewer, but when we were walking around outside and I noticed a clean out there and a clean out there, I knew that it was actually a septic system. And that's a good thing, because when we had our backup, I knew exactly what to do. I checked the clean outs, they were all full, so I knew I had to come and find the lid. Being in the construction business, I knew what to do and I could absorb some of the costs myself, but for the regular homeowner, it's a lot of money.
A septic system is like a mini underground sewage treatment facility on your property. All plumbing leads to a watertight tank where beneficial bacteria break down the waste products. The waste is then dispersed into a drain field by pipes. To prevent possible future problems, Debbie and Mossy were introduced to Dan Cohen from EcoNow Solutions.
I'm sure a septic backup is something you never want to happen again.
You got that right.
Yeah.
It's way too costly.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there's certain things you can do to help your system operate more efficiently.
Okay, like what?
First of all, you probably don't realize that even using or overusing certain household cleaners, bacterial soaps, or drain line openers can negatively affect your septic system. You should never pour, unless he's the cook, cooking oil or grease down your drains.
Right.
Okay? You want to avoid flushing things like cigarette butts, I don't know if there's a smoker, wipes, paper towels or pharmaceuticals, paint thinners, insecticides, or solvents anywhere near down your drains to get in your septic system.
Right.
Even if your septic tank is maintained properly, it still needs to be pumped periodically.
Okay.
EPA recommends that the septic system be inspected every 3 years and typically pumped every 3 to 5 years. However, certain municipalities have different laws. You should always check. Sometimes it's more frequently than not.
Okay. So any suggestions you have for us to keep our septic properly maintained?
You can add EcoNow's Septic Oxy-Tabs to your septic system. What Septic Oxy-Tabs do is they add oxygen and billions of bacteria that what they do is they help break down household waste, solids, grease, and even digest toilet paper.
Yeah.
Now, because you can't see what happens in the septic tank,
Right.
I'd like to show you a little demonstration so you can see what the tablet
that'd be
does.
great. Yeah.
I'm going to show you exactly what happens in your septic tank.
Okay.
What this does is it restores the natural bacteria that's in your tank. It also adds bacteria to your tank so that it'll run properly and operate efficiently. As you can see, the tablet is fully dissolved in this glass. In your tank, it disperses all the bacteria and the oxygen to attack your household waste.
Look at that. I love that. That's such a great idea. Okay, but the question is, how do I get that into my septic system?
It's very easy. You just drop a tablet in your toilet and flush.
Oh.
From there, the main pipe leads it directly into the septic tank. Use it once a month, and you'll have your tank properly maintained.
That is easy. I could do that.
The Septic Oxy-Tabs, they're biodegradable, safe to use, so you'll have no problem using them.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Dan. Appreciate it.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
By using the Septic Oxy-Tabs on a regular basis, Debbie and Mossy should have no more problems with their septic tank.
To find out more, visit septicoxytabs.com or econowsolutions.com.
Professional organizer, and whenever people want to know what my favorite project is, I always say the same thing, and it's kids' rooms. Why? Because I love the way it looks when we're done. The kids are super excited to see all their toys ready to go, and the parents are even more thankful that the mess is finally gone. Check out this Trinity dual-sided mobile organizer. You might normally see this in a garage for men's tools, but I've repurposed it to hold all of the little toys that parents find thrown all over the floor and end up stepping all over and either hurting their feet or breaking the toys, or both. I like to keep things separated. Not only because the parents know where things go, but because you can start teaching the kids where they're supposed to put things away. That's how you get organized, with everything in its place. You know what every playroom needs? Shelving. And when my clients don't have it, I insist that they bring it in. Once you've got your shelving in place, you really need something to hold everything together. Keep it from falling all over the place and looking like a mess. So I've brought in these canvas organizers, and I got categories for everything. I picked the biggest one for the stuffed animals because they take up the most space. We've got all of our instruments, books, games, you name it. Every playroom has it, and we need a place to put it away. My best creative idea was to bring in the Trinity Expandable Closet Organizer and create a costume closet for the kids in the playroom. So I decided to get all the costumes that they use for dress up and playing all their games. I hung them right here at a level that they can all reach. And then there's other nice accessories on all of the shelving and in our canvas baskets. So no matter which theme they feel like dressing up as, everything is readily available. So whenever kids are feeling excited, whenever they're feeling creative, all they have to do is come down, pull the stuff out, and get ready for costume time. Doesn't this space look great? With these Trinity products and a few easy to follow organizing tips, you can get your playroom ready for fun not only this summer, but beyond. Happy organizing. For more creative storage ideas, visit trinityiI.com.
Mortgage tips you should know, brought to you by Affinity Partnerships. Securing a home loan to buy your dream house is something many think about, but may find intimidating. There are so many questions, and emotions do run high. What do you do to obtain a loan? How do you know if it's possible for you?
Buying a home is a very personal and exciting thing. Each family has a different financial situation, and so does each individual. And so when purchasing a home, you need to look at your options for what best fits you.
Renting versus buying. Are you ready to buy?
Making the determination whether it's time to buy or rent is actually pretty straightforward. What you want to look at is you want to determine whether or not you can afford the monthly payment or the rent.
How much home can you afford?
When you're deciding whether to buy a home or stay in the situation, if you're renting, it's very important to look at what you can afford. You never want to go into a situation where you're going to be spending more than you bring in. In the industry, there's a general rule of thumb that says stay within 36% of your income for your payments.
Pre-qualification versus pre-approval.
On a pre-qualification, somebody has done a very high-level analysis of what you can afford and given you an idea whether or not you will qualify for a loan. The other aspect is a pre-approval. On a pre-approval means that they have looked at all of your assets, you've gone through the entire personal assessment and evaluation process, and you are approved for that dollar value. Many realtors today require that somebody be pre-approved before they actually will show them homes.
Importance of credit.
Credit definitely has a huge impact on your rate and what you can afford. The difference between a lower credit score payment and a payment with a higher credit score can be hundreds of dollars. Sometimes it's best to sit back and improve your credit score before purchasing a home so you can save that extra money. A mortgage consultant will be able to tell you how much your credit score can impact and whether or not it's time to sit back and improve your credit score before purchasing to save you money.
To learn more, visit affinitypartnerships.com/designing spaces.
You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces. Making a space you can call home. Living the lifestyle you desire. It's what we're all about. We are Designing Spaces.